What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and this is my review of the Mattel Jurassic Park Amber Collection, Dr. Ian Malcolm, and a Velociraptor. Alright, my zillions, we have the brand new line of Jurassic Park figures, a more collectible, collectors-friendly line. The Amber Collection. And we got the first two releases here, which are GameStop exclusives to start. Right now, you can get them at GameStop. Do so online or in store. I've seen them in store this past weekend. So yeah, you can get them now. We'll let them go where they want to go. We'll follow them this way. But I ordered mine online. Unfortunately, my pre-order was canceled. Well, actually, it wasn't canceled. It just never shipped. It just hung and hung and hung, and then I canceled it, and I reordered it, and then it shipped right away. One of those things, one of those GameStop oddities. So yeah, here they are, looking pretty sweet. I was actually like, even though I pre-ordered, I was still on the fence about them. Like, I didn't know how much I really wanted them. But as I got closer, I was like, man, I really gotta have a Dr. Ian Malcolm that looks this good. And the Velociraptor looked pretty sweet too. So are they? Let's get into the review and find out. For accessories, the Raptor comes with this little stand on the amber here, which is very nice, little fossilized thingy. I like it, you know. I do like the idea that, you know, they include this, you know, it's the Amber Collection. It's got the Jurassic Park T-Rex logo there, which is nice. It's just, you know, hollow, but it plugs in to the bottom of the Raptor just like so. And that part moves as well as that part. So, you know, if you want him to be running forward, ta-da! You can. I really dig that. I think that is a really nicely designed little stand. The curvature really helps it out, and he's standing perfectly fine. That's nice. Good job there. Dr. Malcolm also comes with his own amber stand. It's a little bit smaller, a little bit of a different shape. But it's got two pegs here. You could plug his boots into. His cowboy boots. Yeah, it's a little tough, but it can go in there. Like so. And then you can just have him standing on that if you'd like. It makes for a decent display. Dr. Malcolm also comes with a couple of extra hands. This is his ring hand. It's a holding hand here. And then you got a little open hand. The sculpts are actually really nice on these. Like, you have some nice detail. I really like them a lot. Really well done. So if you want to put one of these in, you just, it's a little tight, I gotta say that. Ooh, pops out. It's got like that mushroom peg. So it's really tightly in there. It's a little scary, but there you go. Now he's got a nice little holding hand. And that holding hand would be for this torch that's lit up here. You know, that he's running away, leading the Raptors away. Or was it a T-Rex? I can't remember. Jurassic Park was so long ago. Probably a T-Rex, a Raptor, since they came out together, right? Has that, like, kind of reddish, pinkish, orangish smoke coming out. I'm going to put this in his hand. And then, you know, you could also have him standing and running. You could create the whole scene here. That's pretty cool. You can make some nice little displays. I like it. I mean, the bases are so sturdy in holding these guys that it's really impressively done. And finally, Dr. Malcolm comes with this glass of, I don't know, is it water? Is it alcohol? I can't remember, honestly. But it fits in this open hand. He's got a wide open hand for it. And I like to think it's kind of like a, you know, some sort of tonic on the rocks here, you know, while he's got his torch going. He's got his drink going. I see many pictures coming with this. I'd like to think of it as alcohol, you know, like, it just works out for me and what I think of this character. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. If you guys want to refresh my memory what this is exactly in the scene, do so down below. Quick addendum here, my zillions. This is full disclosure, the next day after I actually filmed this review and a day before the review goes live. I just remembered what this is about, thanks to my pals at the Repack Podcast. This is the cup. You see a ripple in there when Dr. Malcolm explains the chaos theory, and then all of a sudden you hear yeah, and then the T-Rex comes. So that's what the cup is about, but for me, he's just gonna be chilling with this cup every time you see him. Taking a look at Dr. Malcolm fully, I really like this figure. I think it's really cool. It's just done in black, the suit, but it's sculpted well. You see a lot of folds and wrinkles. Very nice jeans. Shirt looks good. So that's pretty cool. He's got nice little necklace there. I can't remember what that is either. It's in silver and blue. It looks good. Again, he's got the ring finger there. He's got a watch on this side, which, boy, the details are quite great. Really nicely done. He's got cowboy boots, as I mentioned before, which is great. Looking good. Nice detail there. And the head sculpt is pretty great. I really like it. You can see his eyes behind the tinted glasses, which is cool. Really like it a lot. The lips look good. The nose looks good. It looks like Jeff Goldblum. I love it. The hair is nicely coiffed. It's great. I mean, I think this is an amazing Dr. Malcolm here. And he's really tall and lanky and just perfect. You know, you can see he's got the swagger, and I just dig it. This is a Jeff Goldblum figure that I've been waiting for. Sure, we've had a couple Marvel Legends, you know, one exclusive, one not come out, and I still want the one that's not. As soon as it really, you know, drops more in price, I'll probably pick that up if I can. But I wanted this more than that, for sure, because this character is just one of his best characters ever. No doubt about it. Really love Dr. Ian Malcolm, and I think Mattel did a fantastic job with the Amber Collection version of this figure. And articulation on this dude. Head, I believe, is on a ball joint. It's got a decent range of motion. Can look up a little bit, down a little bit, but it could be better, I guess. The midsection joint is actually done pretty well. And then you got a waist swivel. Hinge swivel at the shoulder, very tight. You have a swivel at the elbow and just a single joint at the elbow. It's okay. I mean, I don't need my Dr. Malcolm to be super articulated. Hinge works well on the wrist, swivel otherwise. Full splits with this type of hip here. Does it have drop down? No, I thought it did for a second. Kicks that much, goes back none. Swivel at the thigh. Double jointed knee actually works really well. And then for the foot, you got, do you have rocker? You might have a little rocker. I feel like the feet are a little hindered. It can swivel all the way around, and you do get a little bit of side to side, but it's not, I don't really think it's actually a thing that's there. So it is a little limited there, but I feel like the articulation is, you know, okay enough, I guess. For the Raptor, let's go backwards. Since we did articulation on Malcolm, we'll go articulation here. You got a hinged jaw. You got a really nice, I guess it's just a hinge actually here at the neck. It must be a hinge because I can't really rotate it much. So a hinge at the top, middle part of his neck actually. And then you got a really good joint here that rotates within really well. You don't see any joint at all. It is just very smooth and nice. Really like that. You have a hinge swivel here at the shoulder. I do have unfortunate little like missing paint or scratch there. We'll get into that more after, but yeah, that's a bummer. Swivel, hinge at the elbow, hinge, swivel at the wrists. Nothing here in the midsection, unfortunately. The legs do come out a bit at the thighs, and then they swivel back and forth. Hinge at the knee, and a swivel. Hinge at the, whatever that joint is called, chicken joint there, which is good. And you can swivel that as well. Hinge at the foot. Does that swivel? That does swivel. And then this toe moves. So how cool is that? You get a little toe articulation there. And then the tail really works well within, kind of like the neck joint. The tail is a soft plastic, which covers a bendy wire. You know, it's not a bendy wire with the hugest range of motion, but yeah, you can bend it. You can bend it side to side and up and down. So that helps a little bit. Very nicely done here on the articulation. I think I would have liked something maybe here, like some sort of cut there, but otherwise it's pretty great. And as far as the looks of this Raptor, it is pretty gorgeous. You know, the proportions I think look fantastic. I'm glad this was from a time where we didn't have the feathered Raptors, which I don't really like as an aesthetic. This is what I like from my Raptors. They're really nice, really gorgeous looking, perfect. Really, really well done. I think Mattel has already proven that they know how to do dinosaurs. The Jurassic World line is just so phenomenally done. So many great pieces in that line. And this, which is like upping that a little bit as far as collectability, you can tell right away. The textures are incredible. Look at this head. The eyes look really good there. And they're beautifully done. You know, snout looks awesome. Really nice paint throughout. The teeth are pretty good. Still done in that same yellow that they use with the other line. But look at the tongue. Look how that's painted. There's a little bit of chipping in the teeth, but that's not the worst thing for this price point figure. Look at the sinewy mandibles there. Really nice. Got a lot of nice little folds and wrinkles on his body. Skin folds and stuff. Back looks amazing, going all the way down to the tail. Again, this is a different material. It's more of a rubbery material down here, but it looks fantastic. I do like this striping here that's done in a more glossy paint, which is nice. You do get some like little flashing here and there. Nubs, you know, I already showed you that. A little bit here on the neck. You can paint that stuff over. It's not that bad. You do have a little seam line running down the middle, but it's not that noticeable, so it's pretty good. The legs look pretty fantastic. Really nice paint on them, nice washes. I love the black of the nails. It looks really, really good. It's beautifully done all around. Really great looking sculpt and paint. There's a lot of attention to detail. The arms look good. I like that you see the musculature. And then the hands are very nicely done as well. Again, you got that nice, you know, deep black paint at the nails, which is really great. And just the scaling is done fantastic. I think this figure looks really, really, really good. Definitely feels different as well. Has a more premium quality feel to the plastics than their regular Jurassic World line does. It just feels different. I can't, you know, I guess it's just a plastic, but like, yeah, it's definitely different. And I like it a lot. Let's see if we can stand them up good here. Yes, there we go. And we'll move this back. And that looks awesome, and they look amazing together. So really nice job by Mattel. For some size comparisons, here they are with the Mandalorian. As you can see, Dr. Malcolm's really tall. The Pink Ranger, Andre the Giant, SHF Bruce Lee, Raphael, Wolverine, a Beast of the Mesozoic Raptor, and now you can see the major differences here. This is a bigger figure than this one. Both really good though, both really well done. The Indoraptor, which I feel like is a figure along the same lines. It's very different than a lot of the other figures in this Jurassic World line. It's more like articulated. They could easily just re-release this particular one in this line with maybe a different, less glossy paint job. I think it would really work. And finally, the Legacy T-Rex, which is another great figure in the line. And my final thoughts, man, I'm glad I got these. Glad I decided not to cancel completely, because I really like them. They're really cool. Dr. Ian Malcolm, amazing. This is the Jeff Goldblum figure to get, without a doubt. You gotta have him. He's got so much swag, and this is probably the best dino that's come out in the last few years from Mattel, and they've done a lot of good ones. A lot that I've liked, but I feel like the feel of this figure, combined with the articulation and the overall sculpt and paint, is just something that you have to get. If you like dinosaurs, this is a really good one. I really dig it. So there you go, guys. That's my review. Good 2 first figures. I haven't heard what was gonna be next. I remember a blue, and I remember whatever his name is, Star-Lord, showing off. So I'm guessing those are gonna be next. But man, I really want something else other than another Raptor. But I guess that's an easy way to go. But either way, should be awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to more from this line. I think it's pretty good. So there you have it. Let me know your thoughts below. If you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Buy me a coffee on Coffee if you dig what I do. Become a Zillion today. If you don't find them at Amazon, they will be available. If you don't find them on GameStop, they will be available on Amazon coming up early next year once the GameStop exclusivity is gone. You can pre-order them now. So there you have it. Till next time, peace out, peeps.